So Mitali is going to speak on a place you visited on vacation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yes.
I like to explore different kinds of places such as mountain places, beach places, and so on. Here I would like to talk about Goa. Goa is situated in western part of India, and also it is one of the famous states in India. Actually, it is 1,000 kilometers far away from my city. Last year, my brother came from Australia and we decided to go to Goa for vacation. We went there by air. Actually, I stayed in Goa for 4 days. On the first day of my stay, I visited popular beaches in Goa, such as Baga Beach, Butterfly Beach, and so on. And I did a lot of activities over there, such as I played in sand, and I took sunbathing. And for the first time, I had a lunch with my parents on beach. Actually, I clicked so many photographs over there, and on the second day of my stay, I performed so many water sports activities in Goa, such as rafting, scuba diving, parasailing, and so on. And personally, I loved parasailing and scuba diving because I love swimming, and I clicked so many pictures and made Instagram reels while performing this kind of activities, and I posted it on my Instagram handle. On third day of my stay, I visited a local market and I bought some clothes for me like t-shirts, jeans, and so on. On fourth day in evening, I went to Mumbai by cruise. I had an amazing experience of this trip, and I enjoyed this trip so much with my parents.
It's 2 minutes. Okay. So, Mitali, you spoke well. Very few grammatical errors. You have prepared, I think. You have prepared very well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I'll play it back and I'll tell you where you can improve. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Such as mountain places, beach places.
ये mountain places, beach places क्या है? आप इसको ऐसे क्यों नहीं बोलते हो that I like to visit many places such as mountains, beaches? That is, so what is mountain places? ये गलत हो जाता है ना? ठीक है?
Here I would like to talk about Goa.
See, here I would like to hear जो भी English में, English की भाषा में ड और ट जो end में आते हैं word के वो soft बोला करो. That adds sophisticated. I would like to, would like to नहीं. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
I would like to. ड देखो कितना silent, soft सा गया है. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Is situated in
situated ऐसे थोड़ी.
Situated.
It is in Western. आप Western India में बोल दो. It is in Western India. Why do you have to use the word situated?
Okay, ma'am.
It is in Western India. Goa is on the western coast of India. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Part of India, and also it is one of the famous states in India. Actually, it is 1,000 kilometers far away from my.
1,000. देखो ड soft करा. 1,000 kilometers.
Yes.
Far away कभी नहीं बोलते. Far from my home. या from my home. From my hometown. अच्छा, it is 1,000 kilometers from my hometown. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Last year, my brother came from Australia, and we decided to go to Goa for vacation. We went there by air. Actually, I stayed.
We went there by air.
Yes, ma'am.
For 4 days. On the first day of my stay, I visited popular beaches in Goa, such as Baga Beach, Butterfly Beach, and so on. And I did a lot of activities over there, such as I played in sand, and I took sunbathing and
I took sunbathing. आपने जो take करा, वो तो noun होना चाहिए ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Sunbathing is not a noun. You did sunbathing. You bathed in the sun, but you took a sun bath.
Yes, ma'am.
I took sun bath. I took a sun. Okay.
Okay.
The first time I had a lunch with my parents on week.
I had a lunch. क्यों डाला आपने?
मैम वो क्या होता है पता नहीं चलता आर्टिकल का जब
Actually,
बोलते हैं ना
I
तब.
clicked so many photographs over there.
See, I clicked. ड आप जोर से बोलते हो ना, उसको थोड़ा सॉफ्ट करो. I clicked.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
On the second day of my stay, I performed so many water sports activities in Goa, such as rafting, scuba diving, parasailing, and so on. And personally, I loved parasailing and scuba diving because I love swimming, and I clicked so many pictures and made Instagram reels.
See, I clicked.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so many pictures.
While performing this kind of activities, and I posted it on my Instagram handle. On third day of my stay, I visited a local market and I bought some clothes for me, like t-shirts.
I bought some clothes for myself. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And so on. On fourth day in evening,
ये जो ordinal numbers होते हैं ना, first, second, third, इससे पहले the आता है. On the fourth day. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I went to Mumbai by cruise. I had an amazing experience of this trip, and I enjoyed this trip so.
Okay. Very good. Not bad at all, Mitali. Definitely आपके 7+ जा सकते हैं. आप छोटी सी थोड़ी सी बातों पे वर्क कर लो. पेपर तो अभी आपका दूर है ना?
Yes, 19th March.
हाँ, you have a lot of time. You will work on it. I know. Okay. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'm happy with your progress. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next.
मैम बैंड कितने आ सकते हैं ऐसे?
अभी 6.5 है मिताली.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I? Swati here.
Swati, yes.
Okay, I will talk on 41st. Describe a plan
Okay.
in your life that is not related to work or study.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. To be very honest, I have already prepared a bucket list of certain things which I wish to do in my life. So today I would like to talk about one such plan in my list of things, which is completely not connected with my work or study. It's all about creating a mini forest with Miyawaki method. We know that this method is getting pretty common these days as the pollution is increasing a lot. So it is basically a better way to build forests in our available land space. I think this method is put forwarded by the Japanese botanist Akira Miyawaki. According to him, anyone can create a dry land to a tiny forest by planting 2 to 4 trees in a very small space. These trees will grow into maximum, into forests in maximum 3 or 4 years. First and foremost, I have a main reason for this. Why I'm choosing this particular thing in my list. I would say my generation or our generation is lucky enough and blessed with fresh air because our ancestors planted more trees. I consider this as a very big advantage we have now. So I truly believe that I should do something for the coming generation. Apart from this, through this mission, I think I am creating an ecosystem for the other non-living things also, like animals and plants. I have a solid plan to work on this. Okay, first of all, I need to find a land where I need
Okay,
to.
Swati, I was so engrossed listening to you. I just forgot it's past 2 minutes. It's
Okay,
2 minutes 20 seconds. बहुत अच्छा बोला है. I heard about this, you know, they say that these trees grow in just 2 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And about how many trees? 300 in a space in which 6 cars can be accommodated.
I
How is
think,
it possible?
I mean, per square meter, we can plant 2 or 4 trees saplings.
That's very surprising. You know, some
Yeah.
trees which grow tall and some trees which don't grow tall. This is the principle behind it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this is a real life plan I had in my life. That's
it's
why
very
I can
good.
speak.
No, I am impressed. Even I would like to do it.
Because I have read about this a lot, and
I've watched a TV program in which a boy was saying that his boss, a Japanese person, motivated him, and so he is also, you know, into it now.
and
Yeah.
many people are doing it now in India also.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I would also really like to do it if I get the knowledge. You
Okay.
pass on the knowledge to me when you get. Okay.
No, I'm still researching, ma'am. I'm still collecting.
Okay. So that is what I'm saying. When you get the
Yeah.
knowledge, you pass it on to me also.
Sure,
I would
ma'am.
also like to go ahead with it.
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Okay. Very good, Swati. If you speak like that, 8 plus will be there for you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Next student, I don't think there are any mistakes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Ma'am, maybe I
Yes.
joined a few minutes later, but where is the list actually from which the students are speaking? I cannot find the list.
You don't have the PDF?
A PDF that you send at the other class? That
Yes.
one?
The
Okay.
PDF of
Okay.
speaking.
Okay. So I need to click on that, and from there I will get the list, no?
Do you have the PDF?
Or let me check.
Ma'am,
I sure
I'm
have.
sorry to bother you. Even I don't have the PDF.
Ma'am,
I have
Ma'am, even I don't
the
have the
speaking
PDF.
book.
Speaking book है ना, उसमें सारे latest है. अभी आपने ली है ना? All these cue cards are there.
Yes, ma'am.
वो सारे हैं उसमें.
So I need to pick one cue card from the list, and I need to
Yeah,
prepare.
I told in my class yesterday that 40 to 60 you prepare because first in the last week we did 1 to 20, then 20 to 40, and this week I told 40 to 60.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't think I
So I can pick anyone between 40 to 60.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so who is speaking next?
Ma'am, can I?
मेरे को ना आए से नहीं पता चलता. Soumya, yes, Soumya, but your voice is not coming out very correct. There's some network issue. If it is okay, I don't mind you speaking.
Okay. Ma'am, अभी आ रही है?
हाँ, अभी आ रही है.
Clear है?
अभी clear है, थोड़ी drag कर रही है. Are the others also feeling the same?
Yes, ma'am.
It's dragging.
Yes, ma'am.
There is a network issue. If you just log in again after exiting the group, maybe it will get better. Okay.
Okay, मैं फिर से join.
Then you can take the next turn. Okay. Who is speaking now?
Okay, ma'am. Monica.
Monica. Yes, Monica, of course. Which cue card are you going to speak on?
Ma'am, 52. Describe a good service you received.
Okay. Yes. Start.
Well, last year I went to International Marriott Hotel in Goa with my parents, and the service over there was amazing. I felt very great, and later I gave them a very good feedback. The services which I provide over there was room was very clean and neat. When I entered into the room, I felt very blessed and awesome. The remote control was there with which I was able to turn on lights and fans immediately, even when I was sitting on the bed. The food service was also very delicious. I was given an opportunity where I could order the food inside my room as well without any extra charges. Other factors which I wanted to add was that suddenly at night, my father started feeling severe pain on one of his hands. So we immediately called the room service, and they were so helpful at midnight 1 a.m. that they contacted a doctor, and doctor immediately came into my room and helped my father. He gave a painkiller and an ointment. With those services, my father was able to feel better immediately. In the next subsequent morning, the free buffet was available, which was very delicious. Multiple cuisines were available. For example, cornflakes, dosas, idlis, poha, paratha, and many more. Fruits were also served over there. Since I like eating fruits, I was very happy that I am getting an opportunity to eat fresh fruits. Fruits were not just apples and oranges, but also strawberries and cherries. I like strawberries a lot, so I gave them a very nice feedback that thank you for such a nice room service as well as for the
It's 2
delicious
minutes
food.
already. Okay, Monica, I have 3 Monicas with me. Which Monica is this?
Ma'am Monica Alwani.
Monica Alvani. I have Monica Patel also and one more Monica. Okay. So very well spoken. Very nice. Okay. I'll just play it back because I got hold of 1 or 2 minor grammatical errors which I want to point out. Okay.
Well, last year I went to International Marriott Hotel in Goa with my parents, and the service over there was amazing. I felt very great, and later I gave them a very good feedback.
And later you gave them or gift them? क्या बोला आपने?
Gave them.
Gave them. Okay.
The services which I provide over there was
services which are provided over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Which are provided.
Room was very clean and neat. When I entered into the room, I felt very blessed.
You don't use the word into when I entered the room. Enter means go into. When you use the word into, it seems wrong somehow. When I entered the room, you don't say into with entered. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. The remote control was there with which I was able to turn on lights and fans immediately, even when I was sitting on the bed. The food service was also very delicious. I was given an opportunity where I could order the food inside my room as well without any extra charges. Other factors which I wanted to add was that suddenly at night my father started.
Other factors which I wanted to add was that. Other factors apne bola. Another factor which I wanted to add was that. Okay, another means one more. Okay, then factor.
Feeling severe pain on one of his hands. So we immediately called the room service and
see, pain on nahi hoti, pain in his hand, pain in one of his hands, severe pain. Okay.
Okay.
Helpful at midnight 1 a.m. that they contacted a doctor and doctor immediately came into my room and
see came in my room, came into ne. Okay, into word up avoid karna, use karna.
Yes, ma'am.
He gave a painkiller and an ointment. With those services, my father was able to feel better immediately. In the next subsequent morning, the free buffet was available.
See, आपने यहाँ पे next भी बोला और subsequent भी बोला. Isn't that overdoing? Next भी subsequent भी, ठीक है? Use any one word.
Delicious. Multiple cuisines were available. For example, cornflakes, dosas, idlis, poha, paratha, and many more.
ये cuisines के examples हैं? नहीं. For example, North Indian, South Indian, continental, like that you should name. Okay?
Yeah.
Those are cuisines. These are dishes. Okay?
Yes.
Fruits were also served over there.
See, fruit ka plural, fruit ही use कर. Fruit was also served. I love fruit, especially strawberries. Fruits नहीं बोलते. ठीक है? Fruit ही बोलते हैं. ठीक है?
Yeah.
I like eating fruits. I was very happy that I'm getting an opportunity to.
I was very happy that I was getting an opportunity. ठीक है?
Yes.
I was getting. Am नहीं.
Fresh fruits. Fruits were not just apples and oranges, but also strawberries and cherries. I like strawberries a lot, so I gave them a very nice feedback that thank you for such a.
I thanked them. I gave them a very nice feedback, thanking them for such good services. Okay, Monica, 7 का तो मुझे 1% भी डाउट नहीं है. एग्जामिनर फेयर होए तो 7.5 का बोला डिस्पाइट दीज फ्यू मिस्टेक्स. बहुत अच्छा बोला है. Okay,
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
बहुत अच्छा बोला है. Not bad at all. Very good. Okay, who is next?
Ma'am, can I say it's Nazmun Zaman?
Yes, yes.
You just sent me the PDF and I chose number 48. Describe a difficult decision that you once made.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
let me try. Maybe this is the first time I'm speaking
No, no problem.
in English. Okay, a very tough decision that that I made once. I would say it's not only tough; it was the hardest one. To take my when I had to take my 4 years old son in India for 9 months for his treatment, leaving my 9 years old daughter back at home with his father. My second born, my son, was born with GDD, that is global developmental delay. So I had doing his treatment, his therapies here in my country. But when he was 3.5 years old, a doctor came from India, from Chennai, India. He was a vision therapist, and he saw him. He conducted a seminar here. I joined that seminar, and during that seminar, I liked his speech very much. His methods, the way he talked, the way he it was so articulated, and he showed so many ways, so many treatment options for a GDD child, that I was very impressed, and I immediately make a decision that I have to take my son to him for treatment purpose. So first I went there for 1 week. He saw him and he told me that you have to come here for at least a year, otherwise you won't see any improvement. After coming back to my country, I talked to my husband, and he supported me. Okay, you should go. But the problem was my elder daughter. She was 9 years old then, and she had her school, she had her studies, so I cannot just could take her to India for a year. So I sat with her. I told her the whole situation, and she just asked me, Mom, I don't know how can I live without my mother. So I had to console her. I tried to make her understand that it's for your brother. Please do this favor for me. Maybe it will do
Okay,
a
okay.
lifetime.
It is
Oh,
2 minutes already. So
oh, sorry, ma'am.
one thing that you have to learn is that you have to keep track and learn approximately when the 2 minutes are going to be over. Okay,
Okay.
that will come with practice. You spoke
Okay.
very well, but there were a few grammatical errors. Okay,
Yes,
very
yes,
few, but
ma'am.
they were there. I'll just play it back and tell them.
Okay.
That I made once, I would say it's not only tough, it was the hardest one. To take my when I had to take my 4 years old son in India for 9 months.
4 years old son to India for 9
To
months,
India.
not in
Okay.
India.
Yes.
For his treatment, leaving my 9 years old daughter back at home with his father.
With her father.
Our father.
Her.
Yes.
Okay.
Second born, my son was born with GDD, that is global developmental delay. So I have doing his treatment, his therapies here in my country.
I was getting his treatment from my country. Which is your country?
Bangladesh. Ma'am,
Huh?
I'm from Bangladesh. Yes.
But when he was 3.5 years old, a doctor came from India, from Chennai, India. He was a vision therapist, and he saw him. He conducted a seminar here. I joined that seminar, and during that seminar, I liked his speech very much. His methods, the way he talked, the way he so articulated, and he showed so many ways, so many treatment options for a GDD child, that I was very impressed, and I immediately make a decision that I have to take my.
I immediately made the decision, not make. Okay, made.
Yes.
To him for treatment purpose. So first I went there for 1 week. He saw him and he told me that you have to come here for.
See, here the main mistake start. So when
Yeah.
he told me that I had to go there for 1 year.
I had to.
You have to, that is direct speech. You have to use the reported indirect speech.
Okay.
Okay, so there, wherever you've used it, now you've gone wrong. So the tip I give to most of my students is to avoid using the reported speech.
Okay.
Okay, that is what I do.
It's a year. Otherwise, you won't see any
See,
improvement.
otherwise I wouldn't see any improvement. Not you won't. Okay.
Oh, otherwise
I
I wouldn't.
wouldn't
Okay.
see any improvement.
So after coming back to my country, I talked to my husband, and he supported me. Okay, you should go. But the problem.
See, he supported me that I should go, not you should go.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes.
Again,
Now I
reported
can see.
speech.
My
Yes.
daughter, she was 9 years old then, and she had her school, she had her studies. So I cannot just take her to
I couldn't just, cannot nahi. I couldn't just take her to
I
India.
couldn't just. Yes. Okay.
India for a year. So I sat with her, told her the whole situation, and she just asked me, Mom, I don't know, how can I live?
She told me again how she would live without me. She told me she told me that how she would live without me. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Without
Again.
my mother. So I had to console her. I tried to make her understand that please do.
I tried to make her understand that it was
I
for
tried to
her
make.
brother. Okay.
Okay.
So
I tried to make her
everywhere that you
understand.
use the reported speech, it has come out wrong. Work on the
Oh,
reported speech. Okay.
okay.
That is
Reported speech.
indirect.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. That will be fine
Thank you, ma'am.
because this is a one mistake, but it has taken place at 4 or 5 or 6 places. Okay.
Oh, okay.
To
Yes,
work on
yes.
that. So that is it. Otherwise, it was well spoken. So who is next?
So now,
Ma'am,
Soumya.
Soumya. Yes, Soumya. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Describe a businessman from who admire you. 53, I think, ma'am. Topic number.
Okay. Chalo, bolo.
Okay. There are so many businessmen in India like Ambani, Birla, Mahindra, and other people. Here today, I would like to describe about a famous businessman, Mr. Ratan Tata. Every Indian proud is Mr. Ratan Tata. He called himself as an industrialist. He has many businesses in various industry like hotel, chemical, steels, and vehicle and IT company. And he has done so many works with a clear policy, a clear policy, and many people of India faith on them, and all credits go to Mr. Ratan Tata. He provide employment a number of people, and his employer are happy to working with them. And I mostly admire from him because of his leadership work and good skill. Even I in my childhood I had read about in some books like how he has done work in their life, and his birth. Ratan Tata was born in Surat in a Nawal's family, and he was the adopted son of Jamshedji Tata. And after when he was on 10-year age, her parents got separated due to some reason. Then after that, his grandmother taken care of him, and
Okay.
now
It's 2
in
minutes.
this way
2
he.
minutes. 2 minutes, Soumya. Okay.
Okay.
So first thing, आप थोड़े nervous थे ना? पता चल रहा था.
Yes, ma'am.
कोई बात नहीं. Don't be nervous. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
कोई नहीं देख रहा आपको, है ना?
घबराहट होती है, पता नहीं क्यों.
हाँ, कोई बात नहीं. आपका पेपर कब है? दूसरी बात ये बता.
मैम 26 मार्च को है.
हाँ, तो आपके पास टाइम है, आप प्रिपेयर करोगे. अभी काफी वीक है क्यू कार्ड, बट यू विल वर्क ऑन इट एंड सी यू हैव टू गुड क्वालिटीज. फर्स्ट गुड क्वालिटीज की बहुत से बच्चे इसी ग्रुप में बैठे हैं जिनके पास हिम्मत नहीं है आगे आके बोलने की. आपने हिम्मत दिखाई, आपने 2 मिनट पूरे बोला. 2 मिनट बोलना भी एक क्रेडिट है. कई बच्चे शुरू करते हैं और 1.5 मिनट पे उनका सब खत्म हो जाता है जो भी बोलने का हो. ठीक है. So you've done well, but you have made a lot of mistakes which you need to work on, right? तो मैं आपका प्ले कर रही हूँ बिकॉज आपकी मिस्टेक से बहुत से बच्चे और भी सीखेंगे. हर एक दूसरे की मिस्टेक से सीखते हैं. ठीक है.
मतलब मैम मैंने ना दिन में मतलब उसके पॉइंट्स भी ऐसे प्रिपेयर करे थे कि एक्चुअली मैं खुद राइटिंग में काम करती हूँ, तो मैंने उनका ही एग्जांपल लिया कि उनको बहुत सारे अवार्ड भी मिले, उन्होंने किस तरह से वर्क किया, वो सारे पॉइंट्स है. बट जब बोलते हैं ना तब वो कवर नहीं हो पाते हैं.
नहीं, इतने पॉइंट्स मत करो ना. You could speak 2 minutes, you had more matter. Just focus on the small grammatical errors you are doing. उनको learn करो, उनको नहीं करना है आपने. हाँ. बोलो.
There are so many businessmen in India like Ambani, Birla, Mahindra and other people. Here today I would like to describe about a famous businessman.
Describe about word मत डाला करो. Describe a famous businessman.
Okay, ma'am. Mr. Ratan Tata. Every Indian proud is Mr. Ratan Tata.
Every Indian is proud of Mr. Ratan Tata.
Okay.
Every Indian is proud of Mr. Ratan Tata. Okay.
He calls himself as an industrialist.
He calls himself. He call himself नहीं, he के बाद s वाला verb आता है.
Okay.
He calls himself as नहीं आएगा.
Okay.
An industrialist. वो अपने आप को एक industrialist कहते हैं. वो कहते हैं कि वो हैं. He is an industrialist. वो कहते हैं मैं industrialist हूँ. नहीं. हाँ ना. He is an industrialist. ऐसे बोलो ना. He is an industrialist. ठीक है.
He has many businesses in the various industries like hotel.
See, he has businesses in various industries like various industries like. अब आगे सारा plurals में बोलोगे तभी अच्छा जाएगा ना. Like hotels. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Automobiles. सारा plural में बोलो.
Okay. Chemical, steels and
chemicals, steel.
Yes.
Steel का steel ही रहेगा. ठीक है.
Vehicle and
see vehicle की pronunciation भी गलत करिए. vehicle. Okay.
Okay ma'am. And he has done so many works with a clear policy. Clear policy and many people of India faith on them. And all credits go to Mr. Ratan Tata. He provides employment.
All credit goes to. Okay.
Okay. People. And his employer are happy to working with them.
His employees are happy to work with him. Employer थोड़ी, employer तो वो है. ठीक है?
Employees. Yes, ma'am. I mostly admire from him because of his.
I admire him. Mostly भी हटा दो, from भी हटा दो. Okay.
Leadership work and good skill. Even I in my childhood I had read about in some books like how he has done work in their life and his birth.
How he has done work in their life. किसी और की life में उसने काम करा. His life नहीं आना चाहिए. How he has worked in
his life. His life. Ratan Tata was born in Surat in a Nawal's family, and he was the adopted.
कौन सी family?
नवल्स टाटा एंड नवल्स मैम. उनकी सूरत में जो फैमिली थी ना, तो उनका सरनेम मैंने मतलब थोड़ा सा क्या बोलते हैं,
रिसर्च करिए.
रिसर्च करके और फिर थोड़ा सा उनके फैमिली के बारे में भी, क्योंकि वो क्यू कार्ड के पॉइंट्स थे ना कि व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइफ दे हैड, बुलेट पॉइंट्स
और फेमस बिजनेसमैन की बात करनी है ना, तो आपको अगर आपको कोई फेमस बिजनेसमैन ऐसा आप बोलोगे तो आपको उसके एक्चुअल नॉलेज लेनी पड़ेगी. तो मेरे को अगर आ जाता और मेरे को कोई फेमस बिजनेसमैन की लाइफ का जरा भी नहीं पता, तो मैं बोलती दैट हियर आई वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट अ बिजनेसमैन हु इज वेरी फेमस इन माय होम टाउन. ओके. और मैं किसी को भी उठा के बोलती थी ठीक है, और एग्जामिनर को
Okay.
उसका कुछ नहीं पता होता।
हाँ,
रतन टाटा के बारे में तो सबको पता है, आप कुछ गलत नहीं बोल सकते हो,
हाँ,
ठीक है। और उनके बारे में किसी को नहीं पता होता, मैं जो मर्जी बोल देती, झूठ बोलने का ज्यादा मौका मिल जाता मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस से, ठीक है।
Okay, ma'am.
ऐसे
हाँ,
मेरी
हाँ,
स्टूडेंट को आया एन ए मैगजीन दैट यू लाइक टू रीड, उसने ना रीडर्स डाइजेस्ट पे बोल दिया, फिर मुझे आके सुना रही थी कि मैंने बोल दिया इसमें ये कॉलम है स्पोर्ट्स का, इसमें ये कॉलम है, तो आई टोल्ड रीडर्स डाइजेस्ट में ऐसे कोई कॉलम्स नहीं है। कहती मैम क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मैगजीन ही बोलना था। मैंने कहा नहीं, आपको अगर मैगजीन बोलना है जो सबको पता है जिसके बारे में,
हाँ,
तो फिर आपको उसके बारे में एक्चुअली पता होना चाहिए, तब बोलो, नहीं तो आप बना दो ना मैगजीन। तो मैंने उसको, वो कहती कैसे बना दो मैगजीन, मैंने कहा मैं अभी बताती हूँ। सो आई मैगजीन आई लाइक टू रीड इज पंजाबी विरसा, इट इज अ क्वार्टरली, क्योंकि मैगजीन क्वार्टरली होता है या मंथली होता है, और पंजाबी विरसा it is the chief editor of the Virsa magazine is Manjeet Singh Sodhi. I don't even know who he is or whether he exists or not. ठीक है, he is an NRI of my hometown. He wants to spread the Punjabi culture, so he distributes this magazine free of cost. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so all the
Okay,
funds
ma'am,
are
okay.
collected from advertisements which come in the magazine. तो अब देखो एग्जामिनर को पता भी नहीं है मैगजीन के बारे में, मैं जो मर्जी बोल सकती हूँ।
हाँ मैम, मैंने इनके बारे में तो इनकी जो हिस्ट्री है ना, वो मैंने विकिपीडिया पे देखी कि इनका बर्थ कब हुआ था और कैसे हुआ था, और एडॉप्टेड सन
आपने
थे वो,
एक
इस वजह
क्यू
से।
कार्ड पे इतना रिसर्च करा है, ठीक है। इफ आई वर इन योर प्लेस आई वुड रीड 20 एसेज, एक क्यू कार्ड, और वो भी पता नहीं आना है कि नहीं। अगर आना है तो उसको थोड़ा बहुत 2 मिनट का करके खत्म करो। 60-70 क्यू कार्ड है, उनको सिंपल सिंपल बना के खत्म करो। ओके, जो
मैम
उसके
मैं एवरीडे एक एक क्यू कार्ड कॉपी में लिख के ही प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ, पहले मैं इसके
वो
अपने
करो,
हिसाब
पर
से
सिंपल
पॉइंट कर लेती थी।
सिंपल
हाँ,
सिंपल करो, सिंपल करो, ताकि रट्टा नहीं रहे। ओके,
ओके मैम।
make it very simple so that you know the element of rote is not there. Okay, हाँ ठीक है, इनके बारे में आपको पता है तो आप बोल सकते हो, ठीक है। बट अभी यही वाला बोल देना, पर इसको करेक्ट कर लेना अपना, ठीक है।
मैम आपने जो करेक्शंस बताया वो करेक्शंस करना।
हाँ, who is next?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, can I?
Kenny?
Yes, ma'am. Kenny.
Okay, Kenny, yes.
Second number, ma'am. Describe an ambition
Okay,
you haven't achieved it.
okay.
Start it, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, start.
Yes, ma'am.
एक मिनट
Well,
करती हूँ, एक मिनट, अब दोबारा करती हूँ ऑडियो प्ले पे। चलो अब स्टार्ट कर दो।
well, ambition helps the human to achieve success in their life, but here I would like to talk about my one goal. Well, it is getting a job in a multinational company. Getting job in a multinational company, because in that I will have an opportunity to work with foreign people, and I will get a good salary, which is not possible at a local level, uh, which is not possible at local level. To be honest, in last November, I applied in a one MNC company, but due to cutthroat competition, I was rejected by them. Then I realized I need to work on my communication skills, proficiency of English language, and a specific knowledge of a particular field. I have been working on these skills since last month. In addition, I studied, I read many English books, talked with my friends, and cracked some interviews on a local level. I am confident for my second time interview, because I do many hard work, and I think I get a job as soon as possible in a multinational company.
Okay. You have spoken 1 minute and 40 seconds. थोड़ा फास्ट बोले हो, थोड़ा स्लो बोलोगे, यही 2 मिनट जाएगा। ओके, अच्छा बोला। ग्रामेटिकल एरर्स थी क्या नहीं, मैं आपको थोड़ी बता देती हूँ, और उन पे वर्क करना। पेपर कब है आपका?
3rd March.
ठीक है, यू हैव टाइम, 1 month, राइट?
Well, ambition helps the human to achieve success.
Get और achieve में क्या फर्क है?
मैम स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा मैसअप हो गया था, कॉन्सेप्ट ही अलग था, गोल का था, बट थोड़ा
बोलने की जरूरत, ओके?
यस मैम,
नहीं बोलने की जरूरत, ओके?
Yes,
Ambition helps us to, you know, work hard and achieve ठीक है, to work for something
in their life, but here I would like to talk about my one goal. It is getting a job in a multinational company. Getting job in a multinational company, because in that I will have an opportunity to work with foreign people, and I will get a good salary, which is not possible at a local level. Which is not possible at local level. To be honest, in last November, I applied in one MNC company, but due to cutthroat competition, I was rejected by them. And then I realized I need to work on my communication skills, proficiency of.
Then I realized that I needed to work, not need to work.
Okay, ma'am.
I needed to work, okay?
English language and a specific knowledge of a particular field. I have been working on these skills since last month.
Since last month. Since point of time के लिए होता है. Since for a month now. Since December you can say, January you can say, okay? Point of time.
Reason I studied, I read many English books, talked with my friends, and cracked some interviews on a local level. I am confident for my second time interview.
You can say now I am very confident. Okay,
ma'am.
for my second interview.
Because I do many hard work.
Hard work को count कर सकते हो?
No, ma'am.
उसके पहले मैं नहीं लग सकता है?
No.
Much. I have done a lot of hard work. Okay.
And I think I get a job as soon as possible in a multinational company.
I think I will get a job. Okay.
I assure I will get a job.
I'm sure I'll get a job in a multinational company. अच्छा बोला है कि नहीं, शुरू में थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया था, है ना? बाकी
Yes,
बहुत
ma'am.
अच्छा गया बीच में. So overall, I would say anywhere around 6.5. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next.
Can I, ma'am?
Ankur. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So today I'm going to talk about.
Ashwarya.
Next आपका, अच्छा.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, my topic is describe a time when you forgot something important.
Okay, start.
Okay. So there are many instances in my life where I've forgotten something. But today I would like to talk about the incident where I forgot important document, and which led to unnecessary delay in my passport renewal application. So last year when I was planning for my client visit for Canada, I found that my passport is about to expire in a month. So then I kind of started to apply for my passport renewal, and it was an online process. So luckily I got the online appointment within the same month. Okay. And then I started preparing my documents. So the day before my appointment, which was scheduled for the Monday in the month of November. So when I was collating my documents in the folder, so on that particular night, I got call from my boss. So, and then I got indulged in my office work. And somewhere in that time, I forgot my document, which was my birth certificate, to add into the folder. The next day when I went for my passport appointment, so when passport officer asked for my document, so then I realized that my birth certificate is missing from my document. So then I started to panic because I thought that I missed somewhere, I forgot somewhere, or I lost my document. in the passport office or during the travel to the passport office. Then I called my home and I asked my parents for my document, but luckily it was there. But when I asked the passport officer for kind of give me some time, because my home is very close to the passport office, so I asked for like give me 1 or 2 hours so that I can collect my document. But he completely refused my request. So then I had to kind of go back to the home and book the another appointment, which caused like an unnecessary delay in my passport
Okay.
renewal, because I was
2 minutes. Okay.
okay.
Ankur, there were a few grammatical errors. Okay. Otherwise, you spoke with confidence. The volume was good, pronunciation was good, everything was good, task achievement was good. Okay.
Okay.
A few grammatical errors. I'll just go through them. Okay, quickly.
Okay. Okay. So there are many instances in my life where I've forgotten something. But today,
Where I forgot something. Forgotten thodi aayega. Okay.
Okay. Talk about the incident where I forgot important document and which led to.
Here I would like to talk about an incident, not the incident. The incident would be next time when you talk of the incident. Okay. First time you are saying that it's an incident.
Delay in my passport application. So last year when I was planning for my client visit for Canada, I found that my passport is about to expire in a month. So then I kind of started to apply for my passport renewal, and it was an online process. So luckily I got the online appointment within the same month. Okay, and then I started preparing my documents. So the day before my appointment, which was scheduled for the Monday in the month of November. So when I was collecting my documents in the folder, so that particular night I got call from my boss. So and then I got indulged in my office work. And somewhere in that time, I forgot my document, which was my birth certificate, to add into the folder. The next day when I went for my passport appointment, so when passport officer asked for my document, so then I realized that my birth certificate is missing from my document. So then I
realized that my birth certificate was missing, not is missing. Okay.
Okay. I thought that I missed somewhere, I forgot somewhere, or I lost my document in the passport office or during the travel to the passport office. Then I called my home and I asked my parents for my document, but luckily it was there. But when I asked the passport officer for kind of give me some time, because my home.
See here, reported speech. I asked the passport officer to give me some time, as my home is very near to the passport office. Okay.
Sorry, ma'am.
I asked the passport officer to give me some time, as my home was very near the passport office.
Okay. Very close to the passport office. So I asked for like give me 1 or 2 hours I can collect my document. But he completely refused my request. So then I had to kind of go back to the home and book.
Go back to the home. Home is a word जिसके साथ कोई preposition नहीं लगती.
Okay.
I had to go back home. Okay.
I had to go back
home. Okay.
Home
के साथ नहीं लगती, upstairs के साथ नहीं लगती, abroad के साथ नहीं लगती, in abroad. ठीक है, to home ये कोई इन तीन words के साथ कोई preposition नहीं लगती पहले.
Okay.
Otherwise you spoke well. I would say it definitely 7 back तो आ जाएंगे इसके 7 plus. Ankur, well
7 plus. Okay, I'm targeting around 8, ma'am.
You will get. कब है paper?
I'm planning for next month, 19th March.
हाँ बहुत टाइम है, सारे प्रिपेयर कर लेना. मेक अ स्टोरी अराउंड ईच क्यू कार्ड. अगर ये आया तो मुझे ये बोलना है, ये वाला आया तो ये बोलना है. सो मेक योर ओन स्टोरीज अराउंड ईच क्यू कार्ड which you have to speak over there and practice in front of the mirror. Okay. 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Aishwarya.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I've chosen this topic. The number is 51.
Place you visited on vacation?
No, ma'am. It's ma'am. I've taken from your book.
Okay.
Ma'am, the topic is describe an event you attended in which you didn't like the music played.
Okay. हाँ बोलो.
Okay, ma'am, should I start?
Huh?
Okay. Music is something which really uplifts my mood immediately. I just love listening to music. In fact, I can listen to music even while I'm doing my everyday household chores as well, and also while working. And there's no specific reason. There's no specific genre of music that I like. I can listen to all kinds of music, whether it's pop, jazz, country music, Punjabi, Bollywood, etc. So few days back, I got this opportunity to attend a live concert by a very famous Punjabi singer. His name is AP Dillon. He was having his concert all over India. So luckily, I was able to attend his concert in Mohali, which is near to my place. So my husband, my daughter, and we went to attend his concert. But then it was a regret that we attended his concert. There were two main reasons. First was he didn't showed up. He came very late for the show, which was again very disappointing because my daughter is 3-year-old and she could not wait that long. And his backup singers, they were not involving with the crowd that much. The whole show was pretty dull and monotonous. And secondly, the music was too loud, and our ears, they started our ears were hurting. We had to leave the concert very early, and it was we had to leave the concert quite early. More than anything else, I believe I will never get an opportunity like that to attend the concert which was live. It will remain as a dream, because hearing a singer on screen is entirely different when you hear a singer live. So
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever get such an opportunity.
Okay, बहुत अच्छा बोला है. Your confidence is very nice. Your volume is very nice. Okay, you spoke very well. Very few occasional grammatical error. I'll just quickly play it back. Okay.
Okay. Sure, ma'am. Music is something which really uplifts my mood immediately. I just love listening to music. In fact, I can listen to music doing my everyday household chores as well, and also while working. And there's no specific reason. There's no specific reason. There's no specific genre of music that I like. I can listen to all kinds of music, whether it's pop, jazz, country music, Punjabi, Bollywood, etc. So few days back, I got this opportunity to attend a live concert by a very famous Punjabi singer. His name is AP Dillon. His concert all over India. So luckily, I was able to attend his concert in Mohali, which is near to my place. So my husband, my daughter, and I, we went to attend his concert. Which is near
my place, near to me.
Near my place. Okay, ma'am. But then it was a regret that we attended his concert. There were two main reasons. First was he didn't showed up. He came very late.
ये आपकी grammatical error है. आपने बोला he didn't showed up. एक sentence.
He didn't show up.
हाँ, see, you know, he didn't show up. ठीक है?
He didn't show. For the show, which was again very disappointing because my daughter is 3-year-old and she could not wait that long. And his backup singers, they were not involving with the crowd that much. The whole show was pretty dull and monotonous. And secondly, the music was too loud, and our ears, they started. Our ears were hurting. We had to leave the concert very early, and it was. We had to leave
we had to leave the concert midway. We couldn't sit there. Okay?
Midway.
Yeah, I can understand how it feels when you go to a concert waiting for a singer and he doesn't show up. Okay, I think it must be now around 15 to 20 years back when I went, when we were on a surgical conference, and there Sunidhi Chauhan was expected and she didn't turn up. And all the doctors, and we were not going to that banquet, but then they said Sunidhi Chauhan is coming. So I said, let's go and hear her. That time she was quite famous. पॉपुलर यू नो उसके चलता थे गाने गुने बहुत, पर अभी तो पता नहीं, अभी तो पर she didn't turn up over there anyways. So वैसे बता रही हूँ that how it can feel if it has happened in real life with you. Okay, so next, who is there?
Ma'am, how much band?
ऐश्वर्या, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, ये जो 2-3 गलतियां आई है ना, ये अब एग्जामिनर थोड़ा रेंज में बताऊंगी. इफ द एग्जामिनर इज फेयर इट शुड गो ए 7. ओके, एग्जामिनर को फेयर होना पड़ेगा टू गिव ए 7, विच इज यू नो एग्जामिनर ज्यादा फेयर है नहीं, थोड़ा टाइट मार्किंग करते हैं. सो इट विल बी एनीवेयर बिटवीन 6.5 and 7. इफ दे आर फेयर, डेफिनेट 7, बिकॉज योर वॉल्यूम, योर प्रोनाउंसिएशन, एवरीथिंग वाज वेरी गुड. ओके
मम्मी सीमा अश्विनी.
हाँ जी सीमा.
Ma'am, 44th Street Market.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm a shopaholic person. I love shopping from a street market because I love to bargaining. This is not possible from the big malls or stores. So I love to go shopping from a street market. Here every Saturday in model town of my hometown, there is a street market, and I like to visit this street market with my mother because there are lot of things and lot of stalls related to various products, and we get these things at reasonable prices. Some street markets are related to clothes, books, and grocery items. But here I would like to describe a thing which I have purchased, that is none other than a book. This book, I bought this book at a very reasonable price, that is at rupees 700. The actual price of this book is 1500. This book is related to my study. The name of this book is K.D. Tripathi, which is a pharmacology book, and this book is related to medicine and health. So I am preparing for my exam, which is held in next month. So this book helped me a lot. I was surprised that this street market we bought various things at reasonable price from this street market, and I also suggest my friends and relatives to visit at least one time this street market, and I love shopping from this street market.
Okay, it's 1 minute and 50 seconds. सीमा, पिछली बार बोला था ना आपने?
हाँ जी, नहीं मैम, उससे पिछली बार बोला था.
उससे पिछली बार बोला था ना, उससे बहुत ज्यादा इम्प्रूवमेंट है.
एक्चुअली ना मैम, मैंने बिजनेसमैन पे प्रिपेयर किया था क्यू कार्ड, वो किसी और ने बोल दिया, तो ये मैंने अभी प्रिपेयर किया है. अभी सोचा था कि ये बोल देती हूँ.
उस टाइम से आज बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट है. ओके, तो मुझे लग रहा है आपने विदिन 2 वीक्स आपने बहुत उस दिन बहुत गलतियां थी. शायद मैंने आपको बताया होगा, आई थिंक 5.5 दिए थे.
यस मैम.
है ना?
हाँ जी,
याद आ रहा है. पर आज आपने उससे बहुत अच्छा बोला है. अच्छा, एक बार मैं प्ले करती हूँ क्विकली फॉर योर फीडबैक. ये मैं गलती आम बच्चे कर जाते हैं. व्हाट्स ए शॉपaholic? हु इज ए शॉपaholic?
A person
who shops a lot.
A person who loves shopping. तो shopaholic person बोलोगे आप? I am a person who loves shopping person.
मैम.
तो क्या बोलोगे?
I am a shopaholic.
Yeah, I am a shopaholic. Okay?
हाँ जी.
मैं अपने लिए बोलती हूँ I am a workaholic. तो person थोड़ी लगाऊंगी बाद में. I am a shopaholic, ये बोलो. ठीक है?
Shopping from a street market because I love to bargaining. This is not.
I love to bargain. Yeah, I love to do bargaining. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. या फिर I love to bargain. ठीक है? I also love to do bargaining, सीमा. और स्ट्रीट मार्केट से मैंने बहुत बार्गेनिंग करके एक बेड कवर खरीदा. मेरी शादी नई नई हुई थी 1982, और मैंने वो बेड कवर खरीदा बहुत बार्गेनिंग करके 130 का. और फिर एक बड़े शोरूम के अंदर गई, कोई बेड कवर विदाउट बार्गेनिंग 120 का था. इमेजिन.
Yes,
इतनी मेहनत करके मैंने वहां सड़क वाले को ज्यादा पैसे. तो तो मेरे को समझ आई कि shopping is not my cup of tea, bargaining is not my cup of tea. So I rather go to a fixed price shop and buy from there. Okay, chalo.
Okay.
People from the big malls or stores. So I love to go shopping from a street market. Here every Saturday in model town of my hometown, there is a street market, and I like to visit this street market with my mother because there are a lot of things and lot of stalls related to various products, and we get these things at reasonable prices. Some street markets are related to clothes, books, and grocery items. But here I would like to describe a thing which I have purchased. That is none other than.
आपने past time बता दिया ना कौन सा I have purchased नहीं आएगा. I purchased. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Book. This book. I bought this book at a very reasonable price, that is at rupees 700. The actual price of this book is 1500. This book is related to my study. The name of this book is K.D. Tripathi, which is a pharmacology.
ये K.D. Tripathi book का नाम नहीं हो सकता, author का नाम हो सकता है.
हाँ जी मैम, फार्माकोलॉजी की बुक है केडी
तो
त्रिपाठी.
उसका नाम बोलो ना. Name of this book is modern pharmacology, or say anything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Will not be knowing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Book, and this book is related to medicine and health. So I am preparing for my exam, which is held in
which is going to be held next month.
Okay. Okay.
Next month. So this book helped me a lot.
This book will help me a lot. It is helping me a lot to prepare. ऐसे बोल सकते हो. ठीक है?
Okay. Okay.
I was surprised that this street market is we bought various things at reasonable price from this street market, and I also suggest my friends and relatives to visit at least one time this street market, and I love shopping from this street market.
बहुत अच्छा बोला आज भाई.
Okay.
सीमा बहुत अच्छा बोला पिछली बारी से. Okay?
Okay. मैम बैंड स्कोर कितने हैं?
6.5 तो आराम से. अभी पिछली बार से तो 1 बैंड ऊपर चला गया आराम से. ठीक है?
ओके.
आपका एग्जाम कब है?
मेरा मैम 17th को है.
17 फेब को?
यस मैम.
हाँ, तो आपने इन 15 दिनों में 1 बैंड इम्प्रूव कर लिया, अगले 15 दिनों में 1.5 इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो. ओके?
यस मैम. यस.
बहुत अच्छी इम्प्रूवमेंट है. वेरी नाइस. गुड.
ओके. थैंक यू मैम.
वैसे टाइम हो चुका है, तो अब मैं क्लास ओवर करती हूँ. अभी किसी का रह गया बोलना? ओके.
Ma'am, can I speak on a topic?
Okay, Aswini, yes. Last cue card of the day. Yes. Which cue card would you like to speak on?
42, ma'am, number 42. Describe an article that you have read.
Okay. Start.
Well, I have the habit of reading. I love reading articles. So when I was searching on online, I came across one article that is from New York Times. So that article is mostly related to the intermittent fasting. Because of my stressful life and profession, I gained a lot of weight, and because of that, I'm facing so many problems. So I was interested to read that article. Actually, I was interested. So when I started that article, then I realized that what are the problems we are facing nowadays because of overweight and how to overcome that one. They described very clearly how to do intermittent fasting. It is nothing but we have to fast for 16 hours. And moreover, the first thing we have to do is complete dinner before 8 p.m. So because of that, we will get a time gap of 16 to 12 to 16 hours. So that our body, whatever extra fat that is deposited in our body, it will be used for releasing energy, so that we can get rid of extra fat from our body. So so I started, after reading that, I realized that I can overcome all these problems by following this article. So when I started, it became tough for me, and there are times I thought of gave up, but still within a few within few days, I have seen so many changes in my body, and I followed that one, and I gained a lot of knowledge after reading the article, and I shared this article with my friends who are having the same problem, the hormonal imbalance. So I was very happy about this article.
It is 2 minutes already. Okay. Okay, very well spoken. Very few grammatical errors, just an odd one or two, I think. Definitely 7 plus, Ashwini. Very good. Just let me go through your cue card once.
Well, I have the habit of reading. I love reading articles. So when I was searching online, I came across one article that is from New York Times. So that article is also related to the intermittent fast. Because of my stressful life and profession, I gained a lot of weight, and because of that, I'm facing so many problems. So I was interested to read that article. Actually, I was interested. So when I started that article, then I realized that what are the problems we are facing nowadays because of overweight, and how to overcome that one.
Because of being overweight, because of being overweight, because of obesity, because of obesity.
Okay, ma'am.
Described very clearly how to do intermittent fasting. It is nothing but we have to fast for 16 hours, and moreover, the first thing we have to do is complete dinner before 8 p.m. So because of that, we will get a time gap of 16 to 12 to 16 hours, so that our body, whatever extra fat that is deposited in our body, it will be used for releasing energy, so that we can get rid of extra fat from our body. So I started, after reading that, I realized that I can overcome all these problems by following this article. So when I started, it became tough for me, and there are times
when I started, it became tough. When I started, it was tough, but gradually it became easy.
Okay.
Gave up, but still within a few gave up, but started, it became tough for me, and there are times I thought of gave up. But
there are times I thought of giving up.
Giving up. Okay.
I thought of giving up. Okay.
Within a few within few days, I have seen so many changes in my body, and I followed that one, and I gained a lot of knowledge after reading the article, and I shared this article with my friends who are having the same problem, the hormonal imbalance. So I was very happy about it.
It is 2 minutes very already. Good. Okay. It was very well spoken. Okay. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so next Wednesday again we'll have a speaking session like that. जिनका exam अभी दूर है, they can all join. And in the meantime, जैसे वो एक स्टूडेंट को मैं अभी बोल रही थी कि उन्होंने 2 weeks में बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट करी है. I wish to see improvement in all of you. आप अपने self तैयारी करते रहो. Sit in front of the mirror and speak it out. Okay, and you'll definitely improve. Okay. एंड बाकी भी सारे मॉड्यूल्स पे जोर देना. आई फील वेरी बैड जब स्टूडेंट्स का लिसनिंग की वजह से पेपर दोबारा देना पड़ता है या रीडिंग की वजह से पेपर दोबारा देना पड़ता है. आपको वो दोनों मॉड्यूल्स रोज करने हैं. ओके, स्पीकिंग राइटिंग तो ऑफ कोर्स करनी है, बट वो 2 मॉड्यूल्स भी एज इम्पोर्टेंट हैं. किसी मॉड्यूल को छोड़ना नहीं है बीच में. डू ऑल 4 मॉड्यूल्स प्रैक्टिस एवरी सिंगल डे. ओके. चलो
ma'am, one question, ma'am. Ma'am, how much time will you get for cue card in the exam?
1 minute to prepare.
1 minute to prepare, and we need to speak for like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay then. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.